Oprah Winfrey Lifestyle and Net Worth. Oprah Gail Winfrey, widely known by her first name Oprah, is a prominent figure in American media and entertainment. Her multifaceted career encompasses roles as a talk show host, television producer, actress, author, philanthropist, and media proprietor. Oprah's breakthrough came when her talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, gained national syndication in 1986. This show, broadcast from Chicago, became a cultural phenomenon and ran for an impressive 25 years until 2011. Often hailed as the queen of all media, Winfrey not only entertained millions but also revolutionized the tabloid talk show genre, introducing a more intimate and confessional form of media communication. The journey of Oprah's life speaks volumes about her determination and business acumen. Despite facing adversity in her upbringing, she reached millionaire status at 32 with a national syndication of her talk show. Through astute negotiations, she secured ownership rights and founded her own production company. By age 41, her net worth had soared to $340 million, positioning her as the sole African American on the Forbes 400 list, surpassing even Bill Cosby. Throughout the years, Oprah's financial fortune skyrocketed, culminating in a net worth of $800 million by the year 2000. Forbes acknowledged Oprah as the sole black billionaire globally from 2004 to 2006, marking a historic moment as the first black woman billionaire in 2003. By 2014, her net worth exceeded $2.9 billion, eclipsing former eBay CEO Meg Whitman as the wealthiest self-made woman in America. Beyond television, Oprah's influence was widespread. She garnered numerous accolades, including 18 Daytime Emmy Awards, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, a Tony Award, and a Peabody Award. Inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame in 1994, she was consistently ranked as one of the most influential women globally by 2007. About Oprah Winfrey childhood. Oprah Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi to Vernita Lee, a teenaged mother, and Vernon Winfrey. Her parents never married. She faced early challenges, such as wearing dresses made of potato sacks due to her impoverished upbringing. Raised by a mother reliant on government welfare payments, Oprah encountered adversity that greatly influenced her resilient character. Nonetheless, her great-grandmother played a pivotal role in her upbringing by teaching her to read and instilling a firm religious foundation. At age 6, Winfrey moved to an inner-city neighborhood in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with her mother, who was less supportive and encouraging than her grandmother had been, largely as a result of the long hours she worked as a maid. Around this time, Lee had given birth to another daughter, Winfrey's younger half-sister Patricia, who died of causes related to cocaine addiction in February 2003 at age 43. By 1962, Lee was having difficulty raising both daughters, so Winfrey was temporarily sent to live with Vernon in Nashville, Tennessee. While Winfrey was in Nashville, Lee gave birth to a third daughter, who was put up for adoption in the hopes of easing the financial straits that had led to Lee's being on welfare, and was later also named Patricia. Winfrey did not know that she had a second half-sister until 2010. By the time Winfrey moved back with her mother, Lee had also given birth to Winfrey's half-brother Jeffrey, who later in 1989. At the age of 8, she was baptized in a Baptist church. Winfrey has stated she was molested by her cousin, uncle, and a family friend, starting when she was 9 years old, something she first announced on a 1986 episode of her TV show regarding sexual abuse. A biographer alleged that when Winfrey discussed the alleged abuse with family members at age 24, they reportedly refused to believe her account. Winfrey once commented that she had chosen not to be a mother because she had not been mothered well. At 13, after suffering what she described as years of abuse, Winfrey ran away from home. When she was 14, she became pregnant, but her son was born prematurely and died shortly after birth. Winfrey later stated she felt betrayed by the family member who had sold the story of her son to the National Enquirer in 1990. Winfrey attended Lincoln Middle and High School in Milwaukee, but after early success in the Upward Bound program, was transferred to the affluent suburban Nicolet High School. Upon transferring, she said she was continually reminded of her poverty as she rode the bus to school with fellow African Americans, some of whom were servants of her classmates' families. She began to rebel and steal money from her mother in an effort to keep up with her free-spending peers. As a result, her mother once again sent her to live with Vernon in Nashville, although this time she did not take her back. Vernon was strict but encouraging, and made her education a priority. Under her father's strict yet supportive approach, Oprah prioritized her education, excelling academically and becoming an honor student. She earned the title of Most Popular Girl and achieved second place nationally in dramatic interpretation as part of her high school speech team at East Nashville High School. Oprah's first job was at a local grocery store, and at 17, she won the Miss Black Tennessee beauty pageant, catching the attention of WVOL, a local black radio station, which offered her a part-time news position. Although Oprah secured a full scholarship to Tennessee State University through an oratory contest, she didn't complete her degree until 1987. By this time, she had already become a successful television personality. Oprah's inclination towards a media career was evident from her early years, influenced by her grandmother Hattie Mae, who encouraged her to speak in public and fostered a positive self-image. About Oprah Winfrey relationships. During her teenage years, Oprah experienced romantic relationships, including one with William Bubba Taylor, whom she met at Tennessee State University. However, their relationship came to an end when Taylor decided not to accompany her to Baltimore for her job at WJZ-TV in 1976. Throughout the 1970s, Oprah was romantically involved with John Tesh, but their relationship reportedly ended due to the challenges of being in an interracial union. Facing criticism at WJZ-TV for becoming emotional on air during tragic news reports and feeling dissatisfied with her appearance, Oprah found comfort in reporter Lloyd Kramer. Later, she had a love affair with a married man. When Kramer relocated to NBC in New York, Oprah's emotional struggles, including depression and a suicide note, led to weight gain. She attributed this weight gain to a desperate need for approval stemming from a lack of self-esteem and a history of abusive relationships with men who reinforced her negative self-image. She later admitted to using crack cocaine with a man she was romantically involved with during the same period, stating, "I always felt that the drug itself is not the problem, but that I was addicted to the man." There were allegations of Oprah being engaged in a second drug-related relationship. Randolph Cook, a self-proclaimed former boyfriend, claimed that they lived together in 1985 and engaged in drug use. In 1997, Randolph Cook attempted to sue Oprah for $20 million, alleging that she obstructed a tell-all book about their supposed relationship. In the mid-1980s, Oprah briefly dated movie critic Roger Ebert, who advised her to take her show into syndication before her Chicago talk show gained national prominence. She was romantically involved with Haitian filmmaker Reginald Chevalier, who asserted that they had a relationship involving romantic evenings at home, candlelit baths, and dinners with Michael Jordan and Danny Glover. Chevalier mentioned that Oprah ended the relationship upon meeting Stedman Graham. Oprah and Stedman Graham have been a couple since 1986, and although they were engaged to be married in November 1992, the ceremony never occurred. About Oprah Winfrey career. In her early career in local media, Oprah became the youngest and first black female news anchor at Nashville's WLAC-TV. She then moved to Baltimore's WJZ-TV in 1976 to co-anchor the 6 o'clock news. After being removed as co-anchor, she joined Richard Scher as co-host of WJZ's local talk show People Are Talking in 1978. In 1984, she relocated to Chicago to host WLS-TV's morning talk show AM Chicago. Following her takeover, the show's ratings soared, surpassing The Phil Donahue Show as the highest-rated talk show in Chicago. With the guidance of Roger Ebert, Winfrey signed a syndication deal with King World Productions, and the show was renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show. It debuted nationally on September 8, 1986, quickly outperforming The Phil Donahue Show and becoming the #1 daytime talk show in America. Throughout the early years of The Oprah Winfrey Show, it was categorized as a tabloid talk show. However, in the mid-1990s, Winfrey broadened the show's topics, covering heart disease, geopolitics, spirituality, and meditation. In addition to her talk show, she was involved in various television projects, including producing and co-starring in the drama miniseries The Women of Brewster Place. She also co-founded the women's cable television network Oxygen and served as the president of Harpo Productions. On January 15, 2008, Winfrey and Discovery Communications announced the creation of OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network, which launched on January 1, 2011. The series finale of The Oprah Winfrey Show aired on May 25, 2011. In January 2017, CBS reported that Oprah Winfrey would become a special contributor on the Sunday evening news magazine program 60 Minutes, starting in September 2017. The National Museum of African American History and Culture dedicated a special exhibit in 2018 to highlight Winfrey's cultural impact through television. However, she left 60 Minutes by the end of 2018. In June 2018, Apple announced a multi-year content partnership with Oprah, where she would exclusively create new original programs for Apple's streaming service, Apple TV+. The first show under this agreement, Oprah's Book Club, premiered on November 1, 2019. Following that, Oprah Talks COVID-19 debuted on March 21, 2020, and during the COVID-19 pandemic, a third show, The Oprah Conversation, premiered on July 30, 2020, featuring Winfrey engaging with thought leaders on impactful and relevant topics. Notably, in 1993, she hosted a prime-time interview with Michael Jackson, which became the most-watched interview in American television history. She also made a significant appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman in 2005, promoting the Broadway musical The Color Purple, which she produced. In 2021, she conducted a globally broadcast interview with Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry, garnering international media attention. Oprah has had a diverse career, including acting roles such as her Oscar-nominated performance in Steven Spielberg's The Color Purple in 1985 and producing films like Beloved in 1998. She ventured into voice acting in animated films like Charlotte's Web in 2006 and The Bee Movie in 2007. She also voiced characters in Disney's The Princess and the Frog in 2009 and narrated the US version of the BBC nature program Life in 2010. Her contributions to television continued with her involvement in The Butler in 2013. In addition to her entertainment endeavors, Oprah has ventured into various other fields. She's co-authored books, overseen the publication of magazines like Oh, The Oprah Magazine, and managed the website Oprah.com, offering resources related to her projects and initiatives. The Oprah.com website, with over 70 million monthly page views and 6 million users, played a vital role in initiatives such as Oprah's Child Predator Watch List, aimed at tracking down accused child molesters. Oprah has also made significant investments in real estate, with her holdings garnering significant attention throughout her life and career. Estimated to be valued at around $127 million as of 2022, her real estate ventures have earned her the moniker of a tycoon in the investment realm. Regarding her foray into radio, on February 9, 2006, it was reported that Oprah entered a 3-year, $55 million agreement with XM Satellite Radio to launch a new radio channel named Oprah Radio. The channel showcases prominent figures from The Oprah Winfrey Show and Oh, The Oprah Magazine, including Nate Berkus, Dr. Mehmet Oz, Bob Greene, Dr. Robin Smith, and Marianne Williamson. Oprah and Friends commenced its broadcast on September 25, 2006, at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, originating from a newly established studio at Winfrey Chicago headquarters. Operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the channel is available on XM Radio Channel 156. As per Winfrey's contract terms, she is obligated to be on air for 30 minutes per week, spanning 39 weeks each year. About Oprah Winfrey Real Estate. Oprah's initial venture into real estate occurred with the acquisition of a condominium in Chicago's Water Tower Place in 1985. Over time, she expanded her property portfolio by purchasing the adjoining condos below it in 1992, 1993, and 1994. In 1988, she invested in a 164-acre property in Rolling Prairie, Indiana, which included main and guest residences, orchards, and stables, serving as her weekend getaway. Continuing her real estate endeavors, she acquired an apartment at the Four Seasons Hotel in Chicago in 1994. Between 1996 and 2000, she diversified her holdings by purchasing 5 condos in various development areas of Fisher Island, Florida. In 2000, through her Chicago-based LLC Overground Railroad, she acquired an estate in Greenwich, Connecticut, for a friend. Oprah also acquired properties for herself, family members, and friends in Elmwood Park, Illinois, Marville, Indiana, Franklin, Tennessee, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Atlanta, Georgia, between 2001 and 2005. She sold her Rolling Prairie, Indiana compound in 2003 and 2004. From 2003 to 2005, Oprah invested in various properties totaling 163 acres in Kua and Hana, Hawaii, along with acquiring a penthouse apartment in Atlanta, Georgia. In 2005, she purchased a home in Douglasville, Georgia, which she gifted to a family member. In 2008, Oprah sold her penthouse apartment in Atlanta and purchased another penthouse apartment in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, for a friend. Her real estate activities continued with the acquisition of a 60-acre lot in Telluride, Colorado, in early 2014. Later in the same year, she purchased additional properties in Telluride and expanded her Mono compound. In 2018, Oprah acquired 2 parcels of land in Orcas Island, Washington, and sold her last property in the Chicago area in late 2019. She expanded her mono compound again in 2019, acquiring a 4-acre complex from actor Jeff Bridges. In 2021, she sold her Orcas Island compound and purchased another property in mono. In 2022, Oprah divided and sold portions of the property to her property manager and actress Jennifer Aniston. In 2023, she acquired 870 acres of land in Maui for $6.6 million. Apart from her professional accomplishments, Oprah's willingness to share her personal struggles and her philanthropic efforts, such as establishing the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, underscore her dedication to making a positive impact on the world. Her influence extends well beyond television, leaving a lasting legacy in media, culture, and empowerment. Oprah Gayle Winfrey stands as an iconic figure in American media and entertainment. Her journey, from humble beginnings to becoming a global influencer, is a testament to her indomitable spirit, business acumen, and unwavering determination. Despite facing both triumphs and challenges along the way, she continues to inspire generations. Thank you for watching. Remember to give us a like and share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe.